Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Higher Love Tarot. It's great to see you all here. Hope you're all doing well. So, I am a meditation and spiritual guide, and most of my tarot readings will have a spiritual undertone to them because the main idea is one's spiritual ascension, and tarot is a tool to do that. So, for all of the people out there who are interested in finding another dimension of themselves but doing it through tarot, you're all very welcome. It may not sound like a traditional tarot reading, and I do hope that it's helpful to you. I'm just shuffling the deck because I'm using the Sufi tarot and the cards are slightly large for my hands. So, right, let's do this. We'll just cut the cards, right? Let's shuffle them again. Will not expose you to that shuffle. Watching my hands. Right, so the way I read is I like to do an ascension spread. So this would be your current energy. This would be the future energy. And I do a carrier energy in the middle, which basically determines um, whether you can do anything to improve or change the future energy, right? So let's see what you have here. You have the Daughter of Swords, the Three of Coins, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, interesting. I'll be clarifying each of those cards, but let's just begin by understanding what's going on. And also just take out one card for the overall energy of the reading, which is Ace of Staffs to the Ace of Wands in the traditional tarot deck. Sorry, I was just checking if the sound was clear. Right, your overall energy is the Ace of Staffs or the Ace of Wands. Okay, so what I'm getting is that you have something very auspicious coming in. And although it's got a lot of passion, whether it's your own endeavor or whether it's a union with someone, there is going to be a balance of groundedness because I see in this card there's an earth element to it. There's grass with flowers or daisies growing, and there seems to be that whatever this passion has come from some kind of harvesting, like a slow, steady, um, I would say, sowing, reaping, and harvesting of your abundance. So whatever is coming in, it's not ad hoc. It's not just a coincidence. It's something you work towards. So this could be a creative endeavor. And it could also be a relationship that you've been waiting for a very long time, waiting for your ships to come in. So I do see that happening for you in the coming 1 month, I would say, in the next 30 days. You will see the rewards of your hard work and your patience. Okay. Now, when it comes to your current energy as the Page of Swords, I'm getting that there is some kind of there's something on your mind which is pushing you towards observation of your surroundings, being more in witness of people around you, of connections. If you see there are these two birds looking at each other, so there could also be an element of you trying to find out information about someone or the other person trying to find information about you. You seem to be, both of you, there is a certain level of inquisitiveness. So take this how it resonates. It could also be related to work, where there's some colleagues of yours. Excuse me. I'm very sorry for that. So it could also be that there are colleagues. I'm sorry, I need to have some water. Who you need to sort of be a little careful of. I don't see anything negative as such, but I think what Spirit is trying to tell you is just be a little watchful and observe things around you for now. The carrier energy, let's do the future one first, which is the Seven of Swords. I feel like you're trying to get out of a situation, and you see there are two swords that have fallen here. Okay, and he's carrying um, five swords, two are on the ground. And I do feel that you let go of something and you did it in a very strategic way, or you are letting go of something because the divine light is guiding you. You see that? And whatever was deceptive around you, it's moving out of your energy. I don't see it lingering anymore in that same 1 month that I told you about. So you're going to be free of whatever this deceptive energy is now. If it's a person, you'll be free of that person. And if it's a situation that's been bothering you for a very long time, you're going to be free of that situation, right? Let's look at the carrier energy, which is the Three of Coins. I find this to be very positive because it means that from your current energy of observation, you move into a sort of coexistence and a co working mindset that you need to work on certain things, which will take you towards the release of this deceptive energy, whatever it is. Okay, I'm going to clarify these cards because I need to know whether it's related to your relationship or its work. So let's just find that out, right? I'm just going to shuffle them once more. So I've been teaching meditation for almost 15 years now, and it kind of moves from various traditions, from Sufism to Hinduism and Zen and Taoism and Buddhism. So I've been sharing the tenets of all these different philosophies with students for many years, and I'm on a break right now, so I thought that it's a good way to share with the rest of you, if I'm not physically in contact, what we can do to ascend ourselves. So when we clarify, okay, clarification for the Daughter of Swords is the King of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, sorry, the Knight of Pentacles, and Death. Wow. So this is regarding a person. There's someone in your energy who's watching you, this King of Cups. I think they're in love with you. Very, very contemplative energy. Very contemplative energy. And they're planning to make a move towards you. Be very sort of ethical and correct with the way they move towards you. You can see the golden light in the background. Actually, Knight of Coins is an earth card, but the symbolism on this deck is more of fire, it's more of light. So they're coming with a passion towards you, but the passion will be very subtle. It's not going to be in your face, so to speak. You'll find it to be very healing and calming. And again, if you see, there's that harvest that I spoke about in the Ace of Wands. Okay, so here it's green and here it's ready to harvest. So I do believe somebody's coming in for you. Yeah, 1 month. And The death card, which is moth, also the symbol 4, is very positive because I think it's going to the certain closing of cycles and a new beginning, because you can see again sprouting happening from the rocks that have sort of split open. So you have somehow transformed a lot of things in your life, and that transformation, putting an end to those events or those situations, is going to give you a new sprouting, a new beginning, which is coming in with this Ace of Wands. This is really beautiful because it's all tying up, just gorgeous, just really nice. And this man is completely gone case. I mean, it could be reversed, could also be a woman in their masculine energy, very emotional over you. And please understand that mostly divine unions, higher loves, are always a union of masculine and feminines who are in touch with their divinity. So if the female form is masculine, then the masculine form is female. So it can resonate either way. And I do feel that in 80% of the cases here, this will be a very kind, compassionate gentleman, and he is just waiting to offer that cup to you. But I do feel that it's going to be a slow moving process, but you will need to be very, very patient with this. You'll have to be patient because the Seven of Swords could also mean that you might sabotage this connection if you're not patient. If you rush it, or if you put pressure on the other person, you might end up losing. So be careful of that. Don't sabotage, be patient, and let your ships come in because they're just going to do that. They're waiting, right? Okay, let's clarify Three of Coins. We have, oh my god, the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Cups. What is going, the Daughter of Cups? Okay, somebody is completely crazy in love with you. Yeah. They are imagining an entire family. And look, I can't make this up. You see, the same field comes again. So, this is somebody who has fire and earth in their chart. You have the Ten of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. You're going to get what you want from this person. I mean, they're just going to give you whatever it is you want. But you have to be careful to allow it to happen naturally. Because I see a lot of earth element in this reading, which means that if you want the stability, you have to let it come to you at its own time, at its own pace, and you have to not rush anyone, whether you're the masculine or the feminine watching this. So this is quite beautiful. I love this for you. This is really beautiful, and it's showing you that because it's clarifying the Three of Coins, right? You, for this partnership to happen, this co-working, this cooperation with each other, there has to be earth element. You have to hold the whole process through earth element, and the cups will flow. Love will flow. It's not the other way around. If you do too much emotion, you'll not be able to reap the harvest. So let the harvest bring you the emotion. Okay? A lot of this has to do with surrender. When you surrender to time, when you surrender to divine events, whether you believe in divinity or not, we can at least try to believe in a universe which we are all part of, the cosmos, the macro, and we are all microcosms in it, right? So we have to allow the larger events, the cosmic events, to sort of make place for our events. It's not the other way around. The cosmos doesn't work according to us. We must fit into the working of the cosmos, which is why it's called surrender. You have to wait, you have to allow things to heal, to progress. Like the other person may need more time. We don't know. So we have to take everything in a very steady surrender mode so that there is no there's no obstruction in the days to come because we try to rush something. Okay, let's clarify the Seven of Swords. This I'm very curious about. If the Two of Wands, Two of Staffs, the Eight of Coins, and the Empress. Wow. Yeah, so it's more or less what I told you before, that stick to being very patient, keep working on yourself. This card, Eight of Coins, is very beautiful because you see the Sufi whirling in the backdrop. And this is actually the history of Sufi whirling, was that a Sufi once came across, um, I think, what are they called? The ones who make copper utensils, and he was hammering at the utensil. The Sufi found it so blissful that he started whirling, and he just became one with the sound of the hammer hitting the copper vessel. So I think Spirit is trying to say that continue with what you're doing, and the dance, the divinity, the union that you're waiting for, be it within yourself or externally, it's going to happen on its own. But you stay focused on you, okay? Keep working and move towards this Empress energy. This is the carrier energy. This is the energy, this is the future energy. So, in some way, you're already creating the conditions for this to happen. You're already on your way for this abundance. Look at her, how she's surrounded by pomegranate and this beautiful halo behind her. So you're already on this path. All you have to do is stick to your guns, keep your work going. And the Two of Wands, I feel, is just there to tell you to choose the right path. Choose the path of light, okay? And don't choose the path of self deception. Don't rush things. Don't be sneaky with yourself. Be honest with yourself, right? And if there's any healing to be done, complete that part of yourself as well, so that this Empress can really enjoy the rewards that are coming in. And I see something beautiful coming in for you with the Ten of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. This is just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Very happy for you. Very, very happy for you. Okay, let's just do one advice card from the universe. The Alchemist, which is the Magician in the tarot deck. This is, I think, your messages, overall message for the reading is to just be in your power. Know that everything you speak, everything you do can manifest in a positive or negative way. So stay focused, be meditative. He's got the flame in front of him and he's looking at it with half closed eyes. He's not looking at this book or this piece of paper, right? He's looking directly at the flame. He's waiting for some kind of wisdom and knowledge. So, whatever you manifest in your life, let it come from a place of light and freedom. Allow others to be free. Don't interfere in the free will of others. Now, what I mean by that is, let's say you like somebody and you want them in your life. If you try to manifest by interfering in their free will and saying, he will call me, he will call me, this is interfering in the other person's free will and it has certain karmic repercussions. So I would never advise you to do that. The only manifestation which I personally try to propagate is just to say to the universe, Help me to surrender to your will, and whatever is for my highest good, may that happen, and that happen alone. So if you work with this affirmation, you'll be guided and you'll be given what you want, but what is for your highest good. And we don't always know what that is. And to develop this trust, try to meditate more, try to focus on your spiritual growth, and you'll find great peace shall dawn upon you. Okay, so this is what I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you'll come back soon. I will start perhaps after 10 general readings. I'll start on specific readings for the signs. But the first 10 readings of the channel, I'm going to try to keep them general. Okay, just so that you find a way to align with how I read the cards and also my guidances. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye.